For our creative Macbeth presentation, we're doing light manipulation to show how modern technology could enhance particular scenes in the play Macbeth. Lighting affects a scene overall because it enhances and alters the mood of what is happening on stage. It can even make it easier to be understood by a viewer. The Globe Theatre didn't have a roof, so all Shakespeare could use was natural light. He didn't have modern technology and lighting to help enhance his plays, so to get the mood across to the viewers, they used almost excessive descriptions to get it across and make it very clear what was happening. Whereas in modern day technology, it adds to the plays. The description is no longer needed. For this photo, it is Macbeth searching for the witches, and we used it to kind of set the scene for the apparitions. We used lighting from above to make him visible, but we didn't want it too bright or to light up the whole scene, so we didn't use front light. We wanted to use a fog machine to give off more of a dramatic feel because he's searching for these evil witches, and so the fog machine was what we would have preferred to use, but because of complications and having to speak with staff beforehand, we were not able to use it. Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife, dismiss me, enough. For the armored head, we used blue lighting from the sides because while a lot of the other apparitions dealt with blood, this one was purely a warning to Macbeth about Macduff, and because of this, the ice blue of it kind of resembled a cold feel that really resembled more of a warning, kind of like beware this, instead of a red, intense, energized moment. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of women born shall harm Macbeth. For the bloody child, we used amber side lighting because we originally wanted to use the red cyclorama because it had red lights on it, but because the play was being worked on, we were not able to and had to close the curtains. So instead, all we had was some amber side lights. Eventually they did work out well enough, but it wasn't what we originally wanted. We were able to adjust the side lighting to create harsh shadows along his face to add to the harsh nature of this scene. Here is the scene where Macbeth finds out that he cannot be killed by any man born of woman. Like some of the other photos we did with the kings, we used an amber to whitish light because it showed the regality and kept the mood simple. We didn't really want to set a mood with this one other than the pride he was feeling and the empowerment. We focused more on showing this through the subject himself, through his pose. And while we kept the 8 kings in white shirts to look the same, we had Macbeth wear a red shirt to symbolize all the blood he had spilled. Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care, who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Birnam Wood, to high Dunsinane Hill, shall come against him. For the child holding the tree apparition, we saw it as a more regal photo, so red and amber lighting we didn't find would work. So instead we decided on just normal white lighting, just to create an illumination around the child. And the stick represents obviously the tree. The apparition of the 8 kings was initially a challenge to find enough people for the scene to be able to take photos, and even more so to get them all to cooperate at the same time in the period of time we had. But eventually we made it work, and we preferred the light amber lighting for this photo because it helped show the regality that the kings had, and to enhance this photo, we got all of the people to wear similar clothing to connect and show the relations between the kings, that they are indeed related. And specifically, we placed the king holding the mirror in more or less the center because we wanted to show the significance of the mirror bearer. For this photo, it wasn't specified in the play. It was more or less when Macbeth looked into the mirror, he saw this line of kings further from the 8, and so we wanted to again show this, to show the significance of the lineage, how Macbeth is one king, but Banquo's lineage will succeed him. And to be able to take this photo, we used blue side lighting because the light wasn't as strong and wasn't direct, so it wouldn't cause a glare. And that way, you would be able to see the kings in the mirror. We chose to do light manipulation for our project because we wanted to show how technology has advanced in the theater and helps to improve the quality of performances. This specific scene was chosen because it was an important scene to the play itself and had the potential to be enhanced by technological advancements.